Bartlett, not Roosevelt. But anyway, it's a Sunday up here, and I come up here just to kind of show you what I'm doing. I have a chance to come up with my wife and do some filming. So I've been catching a lot of fish up here. So what I'm doing is Carolina rigging. And I'll probably have to show you real quick because we're blowing out of here. The wind's blowing. I put a bobber stopper on the top, 1/4 ounce weight, and 2 bobber stoppers on the bottom. I only have like a 12-13 inch leader, and today I picked out a 5150 camo worm. I put a little bit of stain on the tail. So let's kind of roll with me on this, and all I'm doing is I'm working this like a Texas rig. I'm just taking it and I'm just throwing it up towards the bank, letting it hit the bottom, and then I'm working around. So you can see how pretty it is as we scan around and look at the lake. I'm trying to get a cove that's not so windy, but that's hard to do today. So you can catch big fish like this, or you can catch little tiny fish like this. It's just a way to catch fish, that's all. If you're not catching fish at Bartlett, try this, it's working out. If you don't have 5150s, almost everybody does, but if you don't, go and buy, and I'll show you on the screen what else works, okay? You can buy zoom worms, you can buy power worms. So I'm going to just head in. What I'm doing is fishing these rods right here. So I'm just casting, right up 3-4 feet from the bank. Let it go down. Just let that go down like that. And then I just kind of work it back slow, just like a Texas rig. Kind of keep working it. And I just kind of pull a little bit. And once I get back a little ways, reel it up, and I'm just going to throw again. So you can just work yourself all around the rocks. All I'm doing is there's no special place to fish. It's good everywhere. You just go into a cove, get away from people, or start on a point. Like it could be the point like this one. I just got off of that because the wind was blowing so much. This is just, we're just fishing migrating up into the coves because they're coming in to spawn. So just kind of keep picking this apart. Just take your time, just enjoy the day. Before you know it, you'll end up with a bunch of fish. Bite in the afternoon is much better. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. There he is. Came over a boulder. You can see all these rocks and boulders in here. This is an excellent place to get these fish. Here he comes. The water's clearing up a lot. So basically you'll catch them basically in the top of the mouth or the top lip. This was just barely caught. I almost didn't catch that one. Look at that's so close. Not a giant fish, but the typical Bartlett Lake fish. So what we're gonna do is just release this. We'll throw him in to be caught another day. So let's fix our worm up. What I'm doing is I'm just fixing this like a Texas rig. Just, 1-aught hook. Make sure your worm is nice and straight. Okay, like that. Fix your bobber stoppers. Like that. I saw about 4 or 5 fish over here, so I'm just going to kind of pull off to the side and cast up to that same area. Sometimes you can find these fish, close by, just, where the boulders are. Once you find fish, guys, kind of stay off the bank a little bit. Stay away from them because, you got your depth finder going, you can cast that far. Just let that go right up to the boulders. I'm seeing some fish on the graph, so further away also. I can tell you early in the morning if you're fishing, you get that. If you get out here right away, you can get a topwater bite or a spinnerbait bite or a crankbait bite. It only lasts for about an hour. Later after that bite dies, that's when you want to go to the plastic. You know, then you can start catching fish on plastic, because what they'll do is they'll come off the bank and they'll be about 10 feet, 12 feet off the bank. What I'm doing is I'm just casting towards where I caught that one, right there. And like I said, move it slow. Too many people start reeling and fishing too fast, you know. You just gotta let that drag over all these rocks. That's what's underneath me. Is all these big rocks right there. I'm just hitting rock after rock after rock. Okay. One right there. There's no bite to this Carolina rig, guys. It's just these fish bite it and just hang on to this thing. These fish are tasting that garlic that's in that 5150 baked into it, and they don't let go. I mean, that's why I use them. People say, why do you use those baits all the time? For one thing, I'm guiding, and people like to catch fish. And most of my people do not know how to set the hook. Here he comes. Point the camera right down there. Here he comes. He's coming up. Oh, that's a nice little fish. He wants to jump, but you don't know how. Well, that's a nice little chunky one. And right in the top of the mouth. So basically, guys, that's what it's all about, you know. No red tails. Just very little, just nice little Bartlett Lake bass, and just fun to come out, you know. So this one is on a camel worm. Let me just talk about this just a minute. That's on a camel. I've been using the camel, the 3P, the green pumpkin candy, and like I said, these are all 5150s. But let me show you what they bite on too. This is a Berkeley 4-inch power worm. This is a Bass Pro Shop worm, just 4 inches. These work also. The only thing is, one day they bite on one color, the next day they bite on another color, or it can change in the course of a day. Come on out here to Bartlett and try it and have fun. This is a Sunday, it's very busy. Boy, during the week, if you have a chance to come out, there's half the people are here. It's nice, and there's not a whole lot of people in the background there anyway. I just want to thank you guys for watching the videos. Also, I want to thank you for all of you that are subscribing. You guys are really doing a good job subscribing, and it's really good that you're doing this. And I get a lot of comments every day. I get a lot about comments and stuff about learning and coming out and fishing and stuff. So go ahead and just enjoy the day, and thanks again for watching.